everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Milani Gilded Jade palette. So if you like to see what my thoughts are and the look I do, just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off, I bleached out the blue on my hair. It's still kind of blue in some areas because I didn't get the toner in the best, in the back especially. And yeah, I might keep the blonde for a while. I mean, it's kind of like a greenish gray right now because there was still some blue after I bleached it out. But yeah, so there's that. And I don't have my brows done because I am going to be doing a brow tutorial in this as well. So I'm going to start off by going into the e.l.f. This is the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Espresso. I like to use this angled liner brush that I got from Essence like years ago, and it still works just fine. So I just like to dip it in to coat the brush, and then I'm going to start off by fixing my eyebrow hair. Okay, there we go. I used to like going in all the way right here and then drawing a line, but I have been doing it like this recently, where I start about 2 centimeters away from the front of the brow. And then defining the underneath of the brow first. Like so. And then I'm going to go into some more of the product. And instead of doing the top where it starts right here, I'm going to go back even further. And then define the top. Like so. And then with whatever remaining product I have, I am going to lightly bring it all the way to the front. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip into more product, and to fill it in I'm going to start from the back portion of the brow, so it's the darkest there. Need be dip into a little more product. And then when I get to the front third here, I'm just going to start doing it more lightly. So that we have something like this. I used to do a little brow hair strokes in the front, but I haven't been doing that lately just because, one, I'm kind of been lazy, but two, I just kind of like how it's looking when it's not like that. So yeah, so that you have something like this. So I'm going to do the other brow off camera real quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that that is done, I'm going to go into the Milani Gilded Jade palette. This is what it looks like right here. really spoke to me. It was on sale at my local Walmart, so I decided to pick it up. I'm going to start off with the shade Grounded, which is this light beigey shade. And I'm going to take a blending brush. This is the, what are you, P20 from Wet n Wild. I'm going to dip into that. Hopefully there's not a lot of fallout. And then run this into my crease. I'm also going to take that same brush and run it on my lower lash line. Okay, now that I have that shade laid down, I'm taking the shade Edible, which is this warm toned brown right here, using the same brush, and I'm going to run that into my crease as well. Okay, now going back into the shade Edible, deepening that shade up and bringing it up just a little further. I'm going to make sure this is nice and tucked in to the inner corner here and the outer corner because I'm doing a halo eye. Then I'm going to switch brushes for the lower lash line. I'm taking the Vintage Cosmetics Company Step 1 for the Money Brush. I'm going to dip into that and put it on the inner and outer corners. Okay, then next I'm going to go into the shade Too Deep, which is this dark green. I'm taking the Bodyography Pro Flat Shader Brush for this. And, ooh, that's a lot of kick up, so hopefully I don't have too much fallout because I have my base makeup on. I'm going to put this on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. I think just as long as I keep tapping off the brush pretty well, it shouldn't be too much fallout on my face. This looks like one of those colors that's like going to blend away if I keep messing with it too much, so hopefully that's not the case, but we shall see. A lot of kick up in the pan. And then I'm also going to take the same brush and just run it on my lower lashes, very close to them. Ooh, bunch of fallout just going flying on my nose. Okay, so I actually put that shade all over my lid because I wanted there to be a base color for the shade I want to use next, which is a Lagoon. It's this color right here. I'm going to try using a wet brush for this. Okay, I'm going to take the Luxie 245 small shader brush. I'm going to wet it and then dip into the shade Lagoon. Tap off the excess, and then I'm going to place this in the center. Okay. That's what I was thinking. It seems more like a glittery shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glitter adhesive and then put that on real quick. I'm taking the City Color Sparkle and Shine, I think. Yes, Sparkle and Shine glitter adhesive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some of it near the top. I'm going to work from the top down, so I'm just going to place little by little so it doesn't dry too fast. Okay, and then going back into that shade that's deep, which is that dark green, I'm going to deepen up and blend. So now I have something like this going on here. Sorry if that was super loud, I just got super close to the mic. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the lower lash line. I don't think I'm going to put green in the center except for just the shimmery green because I want it to be a little lighter. And it's weird because the top is looking a lot more green, probably because of the green base, and the bottom is looking a little more blue, which I'm kind of liking. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So I was right about that green not doing that well. If you could see, I hope you can, it's like starting to fade in some places, and it's like not sticking proper, so I kept having to go back on and pack it. So hopefully it kind of stays on. I don't know if that will like mess up with the longevity of it. Like it might fade fairly soon after a short period of time. But this is what the eyes are looking like right now. I'm going to throw on some mascara. Probably the Lash Princess mascara from Essence. And then I'm going to throw on a pair of Felicia lashes in the style Dubai. Which are these guys right here. And then I'm going to do the rest of my base makeup off camera. I will come back and tell you what I used because I want this to be more about the eyeshadow review than anything. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so this is what my eyes are looking like. If the green looks lighter, it is because I went and chose a different green to go over that green because it was just fading and looking blotchy and I just couldn't stand it. This is from the Storybooks Cosmetics palette, the Robin Hood palette. I took the green shade right here, Merry Men, which is a little lighter than that color I used, but it's sticking better. So thoughts on that palette is if you like it, you want that dark green, I wouldn't suggest getting it just for that dark green. But these other colors are absolutely gorgeous and work just so well. So yeah, I do recommend it. It was on sale for $10. I don't know what the original price is, so I mean, I guess it depends on if you would be willing to spend more for something like this if that green doesn't work or not. But yeah, other than that, oh, I should have used one of those highlights. I did not. I used a different highlight. I used the Wet n Wild, let's see, what are you called? Golden Flower Crown for my highlight. And then for bronzer, I used the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer in the shade Medium Bronze. I used the Essence Satin Touch blush in the shade Satin Coral. Why don't I just show these to you guys too? Here's the bronzer. I just accidentally broke the little closure on that. This is the highlight I used. This is Golden Flower Crown from Wet n Wild. For contour, I went in with a powder. This is from LA Colors. This is just their tan powder. And then, let's see. Oh yes, I did use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner for my eyes, and then the Essence Lash Princess Mascara and the Felicia Lashes in the shade, style Dubai. So that's going on with the eyes. And then for lips, I went in to the LA Colors Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Eclipse. It's this nice cool tone brown. So yeah, like once again, thoughts on the palette. It's alright for $10. I don't know if I'd spend more on it, but so far so good, except for that green. So yeah. And yeah, I guess that is the end of this video. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already or if you want to, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.